So how is that dexterity exercise doing for you? Chances are you might be having some issues with it. Most folks do in the beginning. So this lesson is staccato versus legato. And I'll explain those two terms to you here in just a moment. Most folks, when they're playing this exercise, it sounds a little bit like this, where the note gets choked right away. That's what we call staccato. Whereas legato sounds like this. I always remember the difference between the two is staccato, I think of like stiletto, like a heel, like a sharp heel, and a sharp note, or a sharp attack, you know? And legato, you could think, if you shave your legs, legato. So smooth like shaved legs. So that's how I remember the two. And so there is this natural tendency when you're playing this exercise, especially as a beginner, to do those very short notes. And so the way that you want to fix that, because we do want to fix that, since that's just the natural tendency, right? We want to be able to play longer notes. You won't hear your favorite player playing like that for the most part, unless they're doing it for effect, all right? And there's a reason why you might want to do that. But really, we want notes to sing out. When we sing, we don't sing like this. We sing like this, right? We extend notes out. So similarly, we want to do the same thing when we're playing guitar here. So if you notice what your finger's doing, if you're getting that staccato sound, is you're playing the note and then you're releasing the pressure of the finger. As beginners do this a lot because it hurts their fingers a little bit. Maybe they're pressing too hard, they don't have the proper technique, or they're just getting used to the guitar still. And so they're trying to limit the amount of time that they're pressing down. Okay, I played the note, and they're moving on. So the way to circumvent that is to play the note, keep the pressure on there smooth, get that next finger lined up, and then pick the note, and then release the other finger. Now, this is something that's only learned through the practice of it, which is about 99% of guitars, right? Like I can steer you in the right direction, but you still have to practice the technique. So with so many of these things, it's about observing, it's about listening, it's about looking and seeing, now, why is it making that noise? Why isn't it making that noise? And then once you ask that question and you're using your eyes and your ears, you're gonna figure it out what it is that you need to do. You're gonna make that request and your brain's gonna say, okay, I'll deliver that. And then you're gonna end up playing more legato because we now have a difference between the two. So what I want you to do is I just want you to take that technique. If you've been playing it a staccato way, which is most players, then let's try it legato. And that's gonna take you a little bit. You're gonna probably slow your progress down a little bit, but again, only what your perceived progress is, because if you've been playing it staccato, now it's time for us to graduate a little bit more, and you indeed will be increasing that progress, but just maybe not being able to play it at the same speed as you were doing it before. Again, speed doesn't matter. Accuracy and that beautiful sound that we're trying to get out of the instrument is truly what matters. So you know what to do. Practice that exercise number 1 with that nice legato sound, and let's keep going.